Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital, where we're going to dive back into Mitten University and see if we can get 1 star quicker than life itself. First of all, if you go on to enjoy this video, please let me know by clicking on the like button, and if you're new here and you'd like to see lots more creative gaming for grown-ups, don't forget to click subscribe. So, we played Mitten University in the early access build that we had, and it was pretty tough, to be honest with you. It's all about training and research, and all the doctors come in rubbish, basically. so yeah, it's all about getting them trained up to a decent standard before you can really do anything. So we're going to pause the game first of all. The car's not moving. We need to get hospitals level 3 and upgrade a machine, which in turn is going to give us our research license. Once we get that, we can get working on stuff. But training is super important here, because all of the doctors are poop in this. Anyone basically, nurses and doctors, they come in with no skills at all, and it very quickly becomes a huge major sink of money and resources. So we're going to very quickly throw a couple of GPs offices together. We can't put that outside yet, can we? We're trying to multitask and it isn't working. Let's get a plant on a wonk, hashtag plant on a wonk, hashtag plant on a wonk. There we go. Do you know what? I'm going to move the whole thing over one, so we can have some seating here and not be completely closed off. Level 2, that'll do. Level 2. Let's get another one of those. Do you know what I really would love, and I can't imagine it'd be that hard to do because we've got moving around. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm no game dev, but I would love a copy room button. Oh, can you imagine how useful that would be? Copy a room across. Just for things like this would make it so much easier to do exactly what you want to do and just copy some of these over super quick. Couple of windows. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you're enjoying the game as well. Let me know if you are. I'm sure you all are. I've heard nothing but positive thoughts. It's something like it was number 1 today. I'm recording this on the day it came out. These are a bit batch recorded though, so this might not be out until Saturday or Sunday. But it might even be before that. I can't remember. Doesn't matter anyway, does it? But yeah, on the day it released, it was number 1 in the Steam charts for the world, which is pretty impressive for a simulation game. You know, for a tycoon management game. I mean, they're getting popular. We're having a nice resurgence, but still. That's pretty impressive. Stick a door. I'm going to get all the simple stuff up and running early on. That's going to be the plan here. To get... Oh, should we do a pharmacy drug mixer on a wonk? And that hasn't quite got the same ring to it, but... yeah, why not? And we'll have... oh, we need to do radiators in here, don't we, as well? This one has heat as an issue. Okay, let's do an anatomy poster in here. That probably works relatively well. And a clock. Right, so we need to do radiators. Let's finish that and then we'll go into and put them down separately. I think small radiator is now a thing as well, although that's kind of silly. I don't know why you'd use that unless you're really struggling, because it pretty much takes up the same square as a regular one. Although we might have to move our fire extinguisher to be somewhere a little bit more accessible. There we go. And we'll do the same here. Ha ha. Swing that round. Okay, and just behind the chair there, will it fit? Beautiful. Nice and toasty for the GP there. Oh, and this room over here, of course. No, don't like the small one. Not too sure why you'd use that. There probably is a use case, but I don't know what it is. Radiator. Okay, nice tidy rooms. We'll sort out the reception in a moment, which is going to be here. But first of all, let's have a little think about this. So we've got GP with Q and Q. We'll have a Q here. So let's get the let's have this as we usually do. Apart from pharmacy, because you know they're pretty quick and rugged. Let's get this as a diagnosis side of the building. Okay. Going to keep this space a little open because we can get some nicer stuff in here eventually. Like that. Everything else can go in. Bin. I'm not actually sure they use the bin, to be honest. in rooms like this. I'm guaranteed I say that every single time I put a bin down in this game. I know I do. I don't even know if they even use the bin. I never actually do the research to find out whether they do or not. What would be the research? Staring at bins. Pretty much. And that is not something I'm willing to do. Not even for you lovely people. Oh, that's so close to a level 3. We might as well bump it up, hadn't we? Let's get a food pyramid poster in there. That's in there. We're beautiful. There we go. So we've got diagnosis on that side, and then on the other side that was GD. So let's get cardio here. We'll I mean, we might. I was thinking that'll. No, we'll just have seating. It'll be a bit of a squeeze, but we'll just have regular seating. So 1, 2, 3, and a door, and get the heart racer in. There we go. Finding a couple of filing cabinets. Why not? Cabinets? Why did I say it like that? Cabinetta. And plant. On a wonk, of course. And a couple of radiators. There and there. Okay, right. Let's do we get people in, or we just carry on building on a pause? I think we just carry on building on a pause, you know. Let's get a decent psychiatry ward in. Oh god, that's huge. Does it need to be that big? No. Can it be that small? Can we get away with it being that small and doing 2 of them to give ourselves a little bit of oh god, do you know what? I try and come up with this word every time. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Like when you have too many hard drives, so that if one fails, you're still okay. Redundancy is. Sorry for shouting down the microphone. I just pleased myself for knowing what words are. Yeah, I think we're going to build a couple so we can have a little bit of redundancy earlier than later. Did I put radiators in that last one? I did. But in this one, I cannot. There is no window. We can have a fireplace eventually. I reckon that's probably toasty warm. I don't know why, but I insist on plants being near a window and radiators being near a window. These are my own rules that I've set up. We need to have a Rorschach test in here. This is pretty standard psychiatric stuff. And let's do another one of those, because I have a vague recollection of psychiatry being quite important on this one last time round. I remember constantly thinking, geez, look at all the look at all the psychiatric cures we need. So let's bear that in mind as we build out here. And I am literally building a scale replica. Apart from, I'm going to put that radiator by the window as we can, as this is our prerogative. Where's the plant? There we go. Boom. And said windows. Boom. A couple of psychiatrists. So that is diagnosis and a little bit of treatment. I mean, a little bit of treatment. Okay. Rooms over here then. Let's get a ward in. It's a pretty hefty ward. Now we won't have a fracture clinic here, which is something we had in the last episode, because that turns up in Tumble as a like a new thing. Oh, we're gonna have to line these up, aren't we? Don't really like doing that, but what are you gonna do? I just think it looks a little bit. But I know that's what they're like in real life, but it just looks a little bit too sterile. Which I know usually is a good thing in a doctor's. You're going to have to go without a locker, my friend, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. An extinguisher in here, although I don't know what would go on fire. Radiator there, and there. It's going to be hot if you're in that bed. You're not going to be happy about that at all. And plants, and as I say every time, I know we shouldn't have plants. I'm only saying it because I'm trying to preempt people in chat saying it. Oh, you don't allow plants in wars anymore. It's dangerous. I know it is, but this is a video game. Come on, people walking around with light bulbs for heads, you know. Right, there's our ward, and then let's have a think. That's going to be our major waiting area for the GPs, at least. So GPs, diagnosis. Oh, sorry, diagnosis, pharmacy. Let's have a look. Not going to bother with all the clinics. Oh, we can have a fracture ward. Again, I still don't think it's an issue, though. So we've got all them. We'll get the clinic set up. We do need training room, but again, we'll set that up outside. So toilets and Toilets and toilets, really. I'm going to build a third GP. I know this seems massively overkill, but it's purely for later on. I remember playing through this first time, and we had like 6 GPs set up in this room, and it still wasn't enough. And I know it's because the GPs were rubbish, but you know, for a good while, they're going to be rubbish. It's something we're going to have to deal with, having rubbish GPs. So let's get you there. There we go. We've got radiators. We have... There we go. I'm becoming an absolute pro at setting out basic GP offices now, aren't I? Look at this. Like, honestly, I'm not even thinking about this. I am going to stick a certificate, though. I just realised we haven't been putting certificates up. And we unlocked these specifically to make our doctors look good. This is genuinely serious. We need these in place. There we go. See, these are pushing it up to level 3. Oh, yeah. That was well worth doing. Just for a certificate. Why is wrong with you being there? Nothing is the answer. Okay. So, toilets, a little tiny staff room. I want to keep the clinics together. I'm a little bit funny about things like that. I think a little tiny staff room, and then we know that's done. Then you know, we know it's done. You know. Okay, armchair. I'm gonna make the nicest staff room I can, with a bit of a small space. But we have the coffee table. And we have a TV that probably won't be able to go where we want it to go because of the coffee table. There we go. We'll have a lamp. No, we'll have a lamp here. Yeah, a reading lamp. And we'll have, look at the bean bags. I always forget we've got bean bags. They're so good. Oh, you can't go there because of reasons. Okay, just the one bean bag. It's fine. What did I want to put in that corner there? It's got to be plant on a wonk, hasn't it? That is, I mean, it just screams plant on a wonk. That does. Let's do window. Let's do radiator there, and have we got another one? Nice. 2 in the room kind of seems to be enough. It really does. Right, drinks machine. At the moment, we can't do nice little kitchens. We just have drinks machines, but they'll do. We'll get a bin. Oh, no, it's not going to go. Let's move these over just a little. Off the grid a tiny bit just to squeeze that in there. Lovely. There we go. That's not a bad little staff room. And then last but not least, a super simps. I'm making up awful words now. I'm sorry. Super simple. Bathroom 2, 3. Yeah, loving it. Can we get a bin in? I feel like bin is the most important thing to have in a bathroom. Radiators, I think we can get one there, and that'll have to do. I'm afraid we can't really get one in anywhere else. But I'm going to open this now. We've got the level 3 hospital. We've got the upgrade machine. I'm not going to open it at all. We haven't got a receptionist. Let's get a reception desk in. There we go. So we'll do again like we usually do. You're coming straight into the reception desk. No messing. Benches. Okay. So, all of you, bench. Oops. What an idiot. There we go. Let's try it. Oh, let's try it again. There we go. Bench. Okay. Do we do a little middling benches? I don't know whether they're needed, but we can, can't we? We can do middling benches, like so. And then we can actually make the most of said middling benches with stuff. I always put them on a wonk as well. Leaves it stand on a wonk. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it though, does it? Let's be honest. As plant on a wonk. Couple of radiators out here. I kind of really want to keep those spaces open for queuing. What about there? Oh, that'll do. And then once we get up here, I'm kind of okay with we're spreading out radiation a little bit more. There we go. They shouldn't really be called radiators, should they? They should be called convectors. Because they convect heat, they don't radiate it. Don't you know? This concludes Science with John T. Sparrow. Sweet dispenser. Where can we put a couple of sweet dispensers? Let's get one. Oh, it's right in the middle of the floor there. Let's put one there, and then let's... Actually, no, let's not. Actually, yes. Let's put that there, and a couple of drinks fountains on this side. Right, and then on the other side, So that's for the cheapy people who are like, oh, I've got no money, I'm just going to have to live off gumballs and water. And then on this side, we'll put down some burp cola and cheesy gubbins. I'd love to try some cheesy gubbins. The 2 Point Studios should totally make some real life cheesy gubbins, or get them commissioned or something. I'd be all over them. We have no windows in this room, and that's a major issue. There we go, major issue. Right, okay, seats down the side. I'm going to open it, but I'm going to speed it up as well. But seats down the side, just for waiting. We don't need any there, we don't need any there, but here we do. So you and you get a waiting space, and you and you and you get a waiting space, and maybe a couple on this side as well, to be safe. And then pretty much all the way down here, you get waiting space. What's the difference between there and there and there? I thought they snapped pretty well. I guess they're not, though. GPs need to... Oh, God, we've got absolutely no staff. I've just realised. Let's pause again. Sorry. Sorry, team. Okay, one there and one there. Good. How's that? Right, happy. Good. Laughing. Right, stop. Don't go any closer. There's nobody to help you. There is nobody to help you here. Customer service, motivation, and customer service 2, or just motivation. Lola Quack. Quack, that's a doctor's name. We need good secondary staff here because we haven't got the good first staff, alright? What have you got? Mechanics, upgrade skills, and maintenance. So really, mechanics, stamina, mechanics. We need... we'll start with you. The ghost one is the one you need though, man. We really struggle without that. Right, how much do you cost? 30. 30. Open you. Thank you. Right, now we can hire some regular staff. See, they've got no training at all, you see. We've just got to go for basics. So what we're going to do, we're going to run at a bit of a loss here. We're going to hire all of you. Right, straight away. Fliss Sparrow? Oh, she must be related. Aren't you, Fliss? None of them have psychiatry, so nothing we can do about that right now. Hire nurses, Polly Marmalade for the ward, and hire Benji Puddle for there. And who's that? That needs a nurse? Nurse. Okay, hire Bergerac, what a name. Right, so we've got all rubbish staff, alright? So the next thing we need to do is build a couple of training labs. And basically, using these, what we're going to try and do as best we can is to goose the system a little. All right. What I mean by that is we're going to try and leave them really, really sort of struggling to work, but we're going to, while they're struggling, we're going to try and train up some decent ones, some decent staff. All right. That's going to be the plan. We're going to have 2 smaller training areas with 3. Do you know what? No, let's put 6 down. We'll never need 6, but it looks good, doesn't it? And then there's a bit of the old cabinets in here. There's loads of cool stuff to add into training rooms eventually, like skeletons and things. But for now, we're relatively limited in what we can have in here, so we'll keep it light and breezy. Get a window. Can we put that plant on a wonk? It's the tiniest wonk, but we're going to allow it. Light-headed poster. Let's put some posters along the wall. See if we can get this up to Prestige 3. We're not going to be able to, are we? Oh, maybe. I'll fix that because people are going to go crazy. We have a little bit of kudos. Is there anything we can unlock? Yeah, these sort of things. Look, display skeleton, anatomy model. No, you're all quite expensive. What about a bookcase? There is a training bookcase, isn't there? If I remember rightly, or have they gone? I'm sure there used to be training bookcases. Huh? Looks like they've gone. Maybe people were goosing it. Maybe people were using like 500 of them to make training really quick. All right. Well, in that case. Can't even afford a whiteboard, look. Display skeleton, 300. Okay, we're going to start working towards that. But let's get a clock on... Actually, no, the clock goes at the front so you can sit and watch it tick as your life drains. Notice board here. That should be 3 stars. No! Let's get a certificate on the wall. No, it doesn't really fit, does it? What about another poster? Perfect. Level 4 training room. Okay. And we're going to set up another one of those as well. The game is running, isn't it? I was going to say, there's no point in us sitting here doing nothing now. Get this second training room set up there. Okay. Door. Into the room. A little bit different way of doing it this time, but I still think it's going to work out well. Maxim goes to the top there. Training desk come down the side this time. We're just going to have 4 in here. Here we're going to have some filing cabinets. Being up by the lights in there kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Extinguisher there, although I'm not sure it needs it. I've just completely forgot that we need radiators in these rooms. So let's put those in. You don't. I mean, you don't. You really don't want it hot in a training room, do you? Because you fall asleep. But what are you going to do? Plant on along there as you come in to give yourself a slice of hope. I didn't put any pictures in that one, did I? Probably should on this wall, shouldn't I? Yes, please do not disturb the flora or the fauna. That's plants, isn't it? That's telling people not to mess with plants. Don't mess with plants, you weirdos. There we go. That'll do. It's not level 4, but whatevs. Upgrade a machine. We can upgrade a machine. What can we upgrade? Drug mixer. Upgrade it to drug mixer 2. And then when that's done, we'll be allowed to do some research. Even though we can already... Why can we already build research? Oh no, research. Sorry. Training I'm thinking of. I was going to say. Bogwarts discovered. Pharmacy. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do here then is going to start building some proper doctors. Alright, so we're going to go into psychiatry first of all. And we're going to train Dr. Herman. No, we're not. We're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to get to hire doctors first. We can do another one in 20 days. I want at least 2 being trained. So we'll wait. 16 days. We can manage through 16 days. Definitely need some psychiatrists though, because otherwise we're goosed. You getting that sorted? That'll give us a research license. And then we can unlock our big old research room. Money is getting quite low, I know, but it should be on the up and up. Train now. No, not now. Sorry. I know you wish to be, but we're waiting. We're doing it properly. I've got a mechanism. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. Good lad. Okay, research is unlocked. Nice. 1-star hospital. Train a doctor in research. Complete a research project and cure a patient of that thing that we've researched. Can we do that in this episode? Probs not, but we're going to try. So, first of all, we've got to get psychiatry training. First of all, sorry, we need to hire these doctors. So, both of you, Colin and Terry. Alright, Colin and Terry, sit yourselves there a second. You're both going to become psychiatrists. We haven't got enough money to train you, so we'll get a loan. And that's exactly how universities work. And you are going to train Colin and Terry. Start. Okay. Good. Alright, now we're going to manage on 1 GP for a little while, whilst we also get a couple of our GPs started getting better at GPing. So, where is that? General practice. That's the one that gives us 15% diagnosis in GP's office, yes. E-Huggles. And we've got to get Fliss Sparrow up and running, haven't we? And we'll do Edmund Fluff as well. And then Karen, you're going to be our only GP for a little while, okay? So please don't be rubbish. That's all I ask, Karen. Don't be rubbish. Where were you? Oh, you're the trainees, are you? Did you come in? You're the trainers. Did you come in on helicopter? That's a bit grandiose, isn't it? Guest trainer. Oh my god. No wonder we're paying you 10 grand. It's crazy money. Okay, so training's begun. That's good. See, money's coming in. That was 19... oh, no. Oh, maybe next month we will, because that number's going up. Profit and loss at the moment is 6,800 negative. Ouch. Have we got a queue for this now? One there, one there. Oh, no. Who died? Chance of success was 70%. Oh dear. Staff skill is low. I know. It's awful, isn't it? But what can I do? They're giving me monkeys, you know? Pay peanuts, you get monkeys. And we've got a ghost and nothing we can do about it. Please be a janitor with ghosty. Oh, there's not. Okay, Dominic Tool. Can't do anything with you, can I? No, forget it. Sorry, Dominic, I'm not going to hire you. I'll tell you what I will do, though, is I'll get rid of all of you and hope we get some new ones come in with ghost ability. Because that's pretty killing that. Quite a few of our staff have free training slots. Maximise their potential by training them up in a training room. Well, that's what I am doing. See, there he is. Look, chit-chit-chattering. He's a chit-chit-chatterer, look. A chit-chit-chit-chatter. I'll screenshot that. Right. Come on, then. This is nearly there. Don't feed the ghost. I know. Sorry. Just all of you just leg around instead. What's your queue like? 3. Okay, it's manageable. Manageable. What we'll do in a minute is we'll swap these over. And we'll get sit down and learn. See him jumping on his chair there. What a naughty little person. So your psychiatry is okay. Working in psychiatry, good. Go for it. And you finished as well. So leaving the hospital, Dr. E. Huggles. Can we start you again? Courses available. Let's find the one we need. GP. Ghost capture. There we go. Peter Geist. And Dominic Brick's going to be our only janitor. No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will actually bring in a new janitor. And that was teacher masterclass. Increase teaching and learning. Oh, nice. Okay, David, you'll do. Get yourself in there, sunshine. And you're going to learn ghost capture from Peter Geist. Oh, no, we're skint again. Come on, let's run the game and see if any money comes in. Come on. Come on, you. Just hang around a little bit, mate. Staff training required. Yeah, we can train a nurse. Pharmacy management, 20% treatment skill in pharmacy. Yes, I would say that's pretty important. We can't train. We've got no money. Ugh. Right, you're just gonna sit tight and wait. Misery guts. 4 patients with lazy bones. Yeah. Yeah, we've got 4 beds, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 6 beds. Yeah, cool. We can manage that. Just get one of the nurses out of here. Do you wanna? What's up with you? Genuinely just walked out of there, but she's got a bit of a bad stomach. What are you doing? Working in ward. Here, I'll help you. There's that. Badoo. Is that ghost still legging it around? Well, that's really frustrating, isn't it? Have we got a janitor? We've got a janitor with ghost ability. There we go. That saves us having to worry too much about the ghosties anymore, which means we can just do regular. And we've got the cash now for another bit of training. So let's train. We've got 2 psychiatrists. We need to, and we've got 2 with level 1 GP. 2 are trained in that. So let's go to diagnostics. And Gregory Rose, and hopefully, oh no, because they haven't. I forget this. You have to let them kind of sit and work a little to raise up their. See that number there? Look, you see when that gets to 125, we can give them a raise, and then they can learn something. So, yeah, for now, actually, we'll do that. We'll let them go, and we'll run on a bit of a deficit again because money's coming in, so we should be all right. Staff promotion. Here we go. Who are you? Junior doctor. Yeah, you see, you wanna get yourself promoted. Who was you? You there. So you can now do diagnosis 2. So as soon as you get there, we'll do you both. All right. So hopefully you won't take as long. And then again, we'll run on one crappy doctor. Or we'll hire a couple and fire them afterwards or something. We can do that, can't we? Yeah, we can do that. Actually, that's a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Can you all go and get yourselves into beds, you naughty people? Oh, you have to wait, don't you, because of one of those. In your beds. Off you go. Last one. Get up. Working in wards, yeah, correct. Go on, please. In you get. There you go. So, 4 people with this. So, who are the emergencies? 1, 2, 3. Was it 3, was it? I'm sure it was 4. Unless we cured 1. Oh yeah, cured 2. Oh yeah. Oh, cured 3. So you must be our last one then. Sleep it off. Do you know what? Plant's gotta go. Plant's gotta go to somewhere else. Right, and we're gonna get another one of those. Another one of those things in. How do we do it a better way? There we go. Screen. I didn't realise that everyone had to use one of these. It's kind of awful, actually. Well, it's not awful, but it is definitely a bit of a bottleneck that we've got right now, isn't it? Let's just get rid of you as well. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes how good something looks has to go down to being useful, you know. Come on, let's get you cured, and then that's all 4 of you. That'd be nice, that. Lazy bones. You lazy bones. I'm sure I suffer from that. Let's have a look. Challenge, promote 3 staff. Yeah, go for it. And that's a nurse wanting training. Yeah, we can train a couple of nurses up. We were going to do pharmacy management, weren't we? Or just general treatment is maybe better. Because we can... The thing I'm thinking with is we can get a couple in there, you see. We can get a couple of nurses in there. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Oh, that really took us into debt. What do you need? Deluxe, send patient home. We're not building anything like that just yet. We're getting a place set up and running first because that's just how it is. It's just how it is. You need a nurse now. You're gonna have to flit, okay? Benji Puddle. You're gonna have to be our flitty nurse who flits between things. Right. Are you up and running yet? Oh, come on, buddy. Do. We need you to be ready and raring to go. You're just not quick. You're not training yourself as quick as young Fliss here, are you? Yeah. Young Fliss is on the ball. How are we doing? Is it something that we're gonna be able to wait for? Yeah. Okay. We'll pop back when that's done. Here we go. He's all ready. What a moustache, by the way. We can promote you, and that means we now have both doctors available for GP2. Yeah, and yeah, there we go. Start trading. Then what we'll do is we'll hire a couple of oh, no, we won't. We're going to have to get another loan out here. Wow. 100 grand? Yeah, go for it. Okay, and then we'll hire a couple of crappy doctors to fill the gaps, and then we'll fire them when we're done with them, because that's just what we do. That is just what we do. What I will do, though, is start making it so that our doctors... hold on. No. That one. Staff. Yeah, there we go. Make it so that our doctors stay in the area they should. So that's you and you. You're psychiatrists. Okay, so you don't do GP. Other than that, we'll leave everyone else running around, and we'll have to leave it there. In the next episode, we'll get our 1-star. We'll get research up and running, and then after that, we'll be able to move on to a brand new hospital that we've not seen before on the channel. So that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully, these nurses will start knocking down the queues. We need another one, don't we, from there? There we go. Oh, I feel bad. We're spending so much money, but I guess you have to speculate to accumulate. We'll see how we get on. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please let me know by clicking on the like button. I'd like to say thank you to all of our patrons that make this content possible. For more information on that, you can check out patreon.com/geekism. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see lots more creative gaming for grown-ups, don't forget to click subscribe. And if you fancy chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JontySparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.